Hi, welcome to Renata Leuffen Corporation. I am Renata Leuffen, and today we want to talk about what would happen if you would live the truth. Which means obviously what would happen if all of us would live the truth in this society. What would happen if you would live the truth? I thought today that it is quite sad that the truth doesn't have real meaning in our society anymore. We create fantasy worlds, for example, through advertising. We create unrealities, for example, the education system and what we do in politics. Our whole society currently isn't based on truth, but it is based on illusions, on deception and on lies. Our whole society is not based on the truth. We seem to not want the truth, or is it that the people in power do not want the truth? If you look at all ideologies, like for example communism, communism was a big lie and a big deception, and many among us believe that democracy is another lie and another deception. So if we look at what would happen if you would live the truth, the first thing that would happen would be that you would generate fruits. You would generate fruits. It would be visible that you know the truth and that you are living the truth. So, why do so many of us do not have any fruits? And by fruits I obviously mean things like happiness in our personal life, success in our work lives, a happy family, financial freedom, perhaps fame if you are in the entertainment industry or you're a musician, peace of mind, peace of heart. Why are we lacking more or less everything? The answer is very simple. We are in such lack because we refuse to know the truth and to live the truth. And I'm a firm believer of the fact and the reality that there is a truth. There is a truth, and that cannot be denied. So, if you do not have any fruits in your life, or if your fruits are bad, it simply means you don't know the truth, or you reject the truth and you don't live the truth. So if we all together would live the truth, there would be no poverty, no wars, no suicides, no failures in the education system, no failures in the workplace. There wouldn't even be any divorces. There wouldn't be any unhappiness, because the essence of truth is completeness, wholeness. The essence of truth is that everything is right and that everything is pure life. The fact that we as a society have decided to fabricate our own truths or our own beliefs about what the truth is means that we have actually diluted life. It's like when you look at a river that is clear and pure water and you pour chemicals into it, you poison the river, you poison life. And that's actually what we have done. We have poisoned life on this planet by our refusal to seek for the truth, to know the truth and also to live the truth. And I believe that this got to stop, because we will not be able to continue as a society as we currently live and as we currently exist. What would happen if you would live the truth? If you would know the truth, and there is only one truth, and you are able to know it, you would be happy, complete and whole. You would live a life that would fully satisfy you. There's always a punishment for the denial to know and live the truth. And this is what is happening in our societies. And it is very, very sad that our society has decided to live the deception, the lie, the ideology, promises that are simply false. And if we look at what is happening in our political systems nowadays, it is sad and it is a joke. It is more or less just empty promises, and the masses are bound by their lack of financial freedom. The masses are bound to be slave workers, to be in most often boring 9-to-5 jobs which keep them just over broke. I happen to be a person, I've always been searching for the truth. I've always been interested in the truth, to understand life, the meaning of life, this universe, death, what happens after death, eternity, and actually who created this universe and who is the creator of this universe. And I am very concerned about the course humanity is currently on. We are not walking on a good road as a humanity. All the nations on this planet and all politicians and all citizens, we are not walking on the best road. We are not walking on the right road. And we are actually walking on a dangerous road. And unless we change, there will be a major catastrophe. Normally, philosophers and also pastors have their own opinions about how humanity will progress. And it is a fact that most of us are afraid to criticize. We are afraid to criticize in such a way that we utter warnings. But I would like to take the occasion today to utter a warning. If we, as humanity as a whole, if we don't change the road we are on, if we continue to fabricate illusions and deceptions, and if we continue to believe in ideologies, and if we continue to really emphasize and lift up the advertising industry as a kind of modern god or mammon, the fall which we will take will be steep. We will really rush into an abyss and we will never ever come out again. Humanity is currently at such a stage that we are actually in the greatest danger in the history of mankind as a whole.
Exactly.
And it is not easy to say this and to say this publicly, but I don't work to please people.
Never.
I don't work to say what other people think or to express opinions which are popular. I'm a seeker of the truth. I have found the truth, and I'm getting a larger and larger and bigger revelation of truth.
Massive.
And that is why I will also live very, very long on this planet, just to watch what will happen with humanity, and what crazy new ideas will emerge from this current humanity that is really walking in spiritual darkness.
No peaceful pleaser.
And this is really the problem of our society, that we are walking as a whole in spiritual darkness. You may object and say we have high living standards in the US and in Europe, in the so-called advanced nations. The truth is, all of humanity is not advanced. And there are even school children who are hungry every day throughout the United States. And there are even children, beautiful children in Israel, who look in the trash cans every evening to find some food. This is the reality of the ideologies and what we sell to the public as truth today. I want to warn again that humanity is currently walking on a very, very dangerous path. And it is not a path of light, it is a path of darkness. And there will be destruction, there will be punishment, there will be a terrible awakening. And the whole of humanity can be extinguished unless we turn around and we change. Unless we really become all seekers of the truth and we start living the truth. So what would happen if you would start living the truth? You would become a savior of humanity.
Exactly.
You would become a savior of this planet. What would happen if we all would start living the truth?
Fundamental.
There would be a complete liberation of humanity. There would be a complete inflooding of light, of spiritual light, even of physical light onto this planet. This whole planet would be completely and totally transformed. The problem that we have is politicians will not tell you the truth. CEOs will not tell you the truth. Most philosophers will not tell you the truth. Most preachers will not tell you the truth. Most actors and musicians and writers will not tell you the truth. There are only a few people on this planet currently who are willing to tell the truth. I'm one of them. I'm obviously paying a very high price, because if you tell the truth, you become an outcast. I'm a kind of a modern Robin Hood, so to say, because I have made this commitment to the truth. But you pay an enormously hard price, and you will always be persecuted. And I have been persecuted, and I'm currently living in exile in London, because I have been speaking the truth. I can only encourage everyone to really sit down and think about their lives and be honest with themselves, because there are deceptions and lies in your life. What lies do you believe? What deceptions do you believe? What do you fear? Why are you afraid to seek for the truth, to find the truth and to live the truth? Do you want to become someone who contributes to the ultimate destruction of humanity? Or do you want to become someone who becomes one of the saviors of humanity? And what we need nowadays are saviors of humanity. We need people who save this planet. And this can only be people who are committed to the truth. People who just crossed this border between the natural and the supernatural, because the truth is not the natural. I mean, these atoms, everything that has built up this planet, This is not the truth. I mean, matter is not the truth. What we see with our eyes is not the truth. Everything that is on this planet is so weak, is so fragile. By a spiritual force, anything and everything on this planet can be changed like this in an instant. Every sickness can pop away like this. Poverty can pop away like this. When the supernatural really breaks in, the material, the natural, has no chance. I want to encourage everyone to seek the truth, to stand for the truth, to live the truth, to become a savior of this planet. Someone who becomes a healing well, a well of truth and of light. We need light on this planet. We need the spiritual light, the light of awakening, the light of wisdom, the light of love, the light of understanding. This is the only way that humanity can move on and that we all can have and will have a future. I encourage everyone to make a decision for truth. And I encourage everyone to become independent of other people's opinions. What we call mainstream today is just a joke. It's just a joke what we have defined as to be the truth. And even our morals. If we look at our morals, okay, we have Christianity on one side, and I'm obviously a convicted Christian. We have all these religions, and then we have the government, and everyone is pretending they are morally okay. But look at how many brothels we have. Our cities are all filled up with brothels and prostitutes, and they are even paying tax to the government. So everything of this sex trade is even government endorsed. And this is a reflection of the darkness in which our societies are today. I serve only the truth. What I'm doing, I'm not doing for humanity. I'm not working for any man, and I am not even working for myself. I've made a complete commitment to the truth, and this obviously means for me to the creator of this entire universe, and I can only serve him. The moment I try to please people or I try to serve any man, I will fall. I will fall into what? Into darkness. I have made the decision to live the truth. I can't say that I am completely perfect at it, but I am living the truth. I have paid the price. I have been persecuted, and I am willing to be persecuted again. There is no other way. Truth and persecution always go together, and I don't mind it because I'm strong, and I believe even if you kill me, I will come back, and if you want to shut me up, then you have to kill me, but I will come back again. What would happen if you would live the truth? You would find yourself. You would know who you are. You would know your place on this planet, in this universe, and in eternity. The truth is the bridge that connects this planet with eternity. Truth is the bridge that connects the natural with the supernatural. And the truth is that the natural has no power wherever the supernatural is. And this is why people in power who have been controlled by dark forces have always been against the truth. Because they don't want us, you and me and humanity, to be connected to the supernatural, where all power is. Because if we are liberated, if we walk in the supernatural, then we won't face the same problems that we are facing today. We would be completely free, and we would create the supernatural on this planet. what will be the most happy moment of my existence on this planet? It will be when I will see thousands, millions, even billions of people who are liberated, set free, when I will see an inbreaking of true light, spiritual light from heaven on this planet, when I will see that wars stop, when I will see that nations stop hating each other, when I will see the total fall of false ideologies like communism, when I will see that people groups are completely free and liberated, like our youth, and when also the sick and the mentally, physically, spiritually sick, when they all receive healing. The most happy moment of my entire existence on this planet will be the moment when I leave this planet. Because it's taking me courage every day it's taking me big courage to stay on this planet. Because obviously I know my home, which is up there in that place which we call heaven or bliss or whatever. And I mean, compared to heaven, this earth is just a shed in a burned out field. It's just a ruin in the desert. There is no comparison between the true reality of life, between eternity, heaven, or however you want to call it, and this poor, devastated, exploited, destroyed, suffering planet. And it is so sad that you and you and you have made the decision, for whatever reason, to ignore the truth, to live a deception and ideology, and one day, on the day that you die, you will see the truth and you will regret. There is a deep, deep, deep regret coming for everyone who did not seek for the truth, accept the truth, and live the truth. And this regret, which happens, as I believe, once that you've died, it will break your heart. It will be such a feeling of pain. You will not be able to bear it. So for me, the moment when I leave this planet, when I'm going home, and I'm even believing that I will go home with my body, that a chariot will come from heaven like it happened with Enoch in the Bible, and also Elijah, that I will just leave and go home and just think about my time on this planet. Just think about it.